Hello, I'm Dave Santangelo, and I'd like to introduce you to my elliptical rudder for the classic Catalina 30. I am an ABYC certified marine technician and a former employee, but I'm not endorsed by or associated with Catalina Yachts, although some of my improvements are listed on the Catalina30.com website and mentioned in various forums around the internet. This is me on the Catalina 320 brochure. Alright, so let's get right to it. Here we have a Catalina 38 rudder, which is basically the same as ours. We got a stainless shaft and a mild steel web plate running inside it, and it's covered in foam and fiberglass. This is a Catalina 30 Mark I rudder skeleton. Some just have this weld here, which tend to fail. This is a late Mark I, which has been beefed up. If you ever see brown goo coming out of your rudder, it means the water has gotten inside the blade, causing the steel to rust. This is why straightening a rudder is a bad idea. You lose 40% of the shaft strength, and you stress the well, which is probably already rusting. Don't straighten your rudder. Sea life can build here and cause pitting, which thins the walls of your shaft where it needs to be its strongest, sometimes where you can't even see it without dropping the rudder for a look. Like right here. Alright, so here we have a new style rudder, which has 15% of the blade forward the center line to balance the helm. The turning action has significantly been reduced by removing the boxy corners. This cuts down turbulence as well. Depth remains the same as stock, but the blade has significantly been tapered down towards the tip. This further improves the feel of the helm while sailing, and especially while motoring, and yet the rudder stays strong. The cross-section is based on a NACA 0012 airfoil, which has been accepted to be the most effective shape for boats traveling at speeds like ours. For you sailors brought up in dinghies, notice how the trailing edge is fanned, which allows the boat to still be sculled, again with very little turbulence in the water. With all its combined improvements, this rudder allows the boat to be backed up unlike anything else available. While you could spend thousands on a fancy prop, a larger steering wheel, or even a bigger motor, nothing will help you when just sailing like a better rudder can. And none of these other upgrades address the key shortcomings of the stock rudder, which is 20 or 30 years old. Even the owner of 11 horsepower Universal 5411 with a folding prop will be all smiles. This rudder can be changed in the water, but it's best to do it on land so you can double check everything with your own eyes. And always bed the rudder washer that sits on top of the blade with 5200 sealant to help prevent water intrusion into the new rudder. More control, lift to weather, back with ease, less fatigue on you and your crew, your autopilot and the rudder itself, and safer thanks to better than OEM quality all stainless shaft and web plate made by Gohara Marine. From experience learned that one of the biggest boat builders in North America comes a design for a boat you already know and love. If now's not the time to step up, when is?